Welcome back, everybody. Episode 7 of Certified Podcast. Today, we got some big time guests, and I'm really excited for this because I had one of them reach out to me. The other one didn't. The one that didn't would be Kindred. He's a jerk, but the one that did is Kelosaurus. I'm really excited and glad that both of them are here. He's not a jerk. He's my best friend in this game. I love Kindred. Really excited for today's episode because I feel like we're starting to turn that corner where, we've done a couple of shows on audio, and then now we're in visual. We're on YouTube. We got some videos on YouTube. We're really starting to expand, and I know with this episode today, it'll help us do wonders, all kind of numbers, because we got our first Twitch partner on the show. You guys heard it. You got it. Let's go. We got a Twitch partner on the show. So today, allow me to introduce KindredTTV. My man Kindred. What's going on, Kindred?
I'm chill, dude. I'm sorry I didn't reach out.
I'm just playing. And we also have Kelosaurus. What's going on, Kelo?
Howdy. Hello.
What is going on? Oh, howdy. Hey, we had a howdy last week. Noble. He lives in Florida. He said howdy. I didn't know there was cowboys in Florida. Are there cowboys in Australia?
No. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm just playing. It's really... See, you're in Australia. I'm in America. It's dumb American humor that you don't want to know, you wouldn't get, so don't worry about it. We're good. But yo, thank you guys for coming on the show today. I'm really excited. Episode 7 of Certified Podcast. So to get started, I wanted to start with Kindred. I met Kindred when this game first started, but we'll transition into that before we get to Kelosaurus. So to start off, Kindred, for those who may not know you, for those who live under a rock, under those crustal rocks, please let people know how you got into Pokemon, how you picked your username, and then how you got into Pokemon Unite. Kindred, go ahead.
Well, Pokemon I've just always loved since I was young. I originally actually started out as like a Digimon fan, and then I got given a copy of Red for one of my birthdays. And then ever since then, I've just pretty much played it non-stop. The recent ones, not so much, but that's because I've been too absorbed in Unite. My username, right. I'm not toxic, just so people know, but I am an ex-League player of about 8 years. And so the character Kindred is my favourite one. I love the fact that they like the aspects of death. And to be honest, Lamb is absolutely adorable. I love the way her character moves. Like not toxic.
Game? I'm sorry, what game was that for 10 years?
League of Legends.
League of Legends.
That's why I was like, disclaimer, not toxic.
Oh, okay. So there's a character in that game called Kindred?
Yeah, and there's two parts. It's like Lemon Wolf, and like they're like the Grim Reaper essentially.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That. Okay.
That's why I said disclaimer, not toxic, please. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me.
No. You're not toxic. We know.
I feel like how I found this. It was weird because one of my friends told me about Unite, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he was like, oh, it's beta. I'm like, oh, guess I'm not going to play it then. But then I like slowly, I can't remember how I managed to get into it, but I just found myself there one day, and then I started like going online and like looking for people. I met like Joe. I met Kelosaurus. Like I say, this was back when I was Grey Lamb and not Kindred.
Yeah. Shout out to Grey Lamb. Grey Lamb in the building. Hey, Twitch. Hey, who's in Twitch chat right now? Y'all remember Grey Lamb? Yeah.
Nope, distant memory. But...
Distant memory.
Yeah, distant memory now, dude.
That's true.
But I just found myself just like jumping from like everyone's streams and then just picking the few that I like stayed around. It's like, even if I don't say much in Kelo streams much, I'm still there because I just enjoy watching her because I think she's hilarious. And because she streams so late her time, she's always on when I'm awake, so it's actually quite funny.
Thank you. I'm a massive lurker as well, so I completely understand in terms of, I guess, being there in chat, but not actually talking, so...
It's why I find it weird when Jason's like, hey, Kindred, I'm like, you still remember me? Holy hell. It's like, Jason, that was nearly a year ago, dude.
That was a year ago, dude.
Yeah. When I first found Kelo stream, and I was like, oh, I actually first went onto a stream because I saw the bunnies.
Oh,
And then I
Mhm.
listened to her sense of humor, and I was like, you know what? The bunnies are cool, but she's just fun to be around and have a laugh with.
Now, Kindred, I want you to
sweet.
keep going, and I don't want Kelo to jump in yet. She can clarify after. But I remember early on, Kelosaurus was a streamer that didn't show her face, if I
No.
recall correctly. And at some point in time, there was a face reveal. So if that helps to tell Kelo right now, like how long I've been watching. I've watched your streams for a hot minute. But keep going, Kindred, keep going.
Yeah, I remember just seeing bunnies at first, and then little PNG little avatar on the screen, and then
Mhm.
it was a face reveal. I was like, wait a minute, you're a human? You exist?
You're
Yeah,
a human.
I'm actually a bunny.
Oh, you're a bunny. But, I
I'm a
mean, that
bunny.
makes sense.
Yo,
Excuse me.
this game has created so many cool communities and connections. It's awesome to know you guys had met a while ago. Not that I'm trying to create a show where it's like I'll be the place where people meet. I'm the conduit, but it is awesome to know like people coming into the show know each other prior to. That makes for me the chemistry and the conversation that much better. It's awesome like talking to you guys in this space because I'll be in your streams with hundreds of others, you know, and it's like, oh hey Mike, hey so and so, but like the one-on-one aspect is pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Mm.
But yeah, Kindred, thank you for pulling back the curtain, letting people in the audience who may not know who you are. Crazy enough, they don't. They know Grey Lamb. They know the legend of Grey Lamb now. Kindred, appreciate you, my man. It's cool to know you got back into Pokemon back when I did. Yeah, my first game honestly was Red and Blue. Actually, it was Red, and that's how I fell in love with Charizard. And then I found out there was a Blue version, and I was like, all right, I'll play it. But you know, Charizard, man, yeah. But yeah. Once again, thank you, Kindred. So now for Kelosaurus, once again, I really appreciate you reaching out. For those watching and listening, I'm still kind of nervous, and I really couldn't believe when I opened up Twitter, and it was actually the first day I started this new thing where I usually don't get online in the first hour I wake up. But you know, I was like, you know what? If I'm really trying to ramp up these things, forget this whole learn how to be a peaceful human, all that bullshit. Let me just wake up, get online, get to work. And it was the first message I saw of the day. And I couldn't believe it. And she was like, show was great. I watched it. If there's any chance I can get on, let me know. I'm paraphrasing a bit. And I was just like, what? I was like, okay. I was like, first I was like, breathe, you know, put the phone down. I ain't lying. I'm being for real, bro. Hey, you see me in this suit? I'm being for real. I put the phone down, had to go get some water, deep breath. And I was like, okay, let's message back. And then boom, here we are 4 weeks later. We got Kelosaurus on the show. So yo, Kelo, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you coming on the show. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. You're nervous. I'm nervous.
No, stop it. No,
I'm
we got
the nervous one.
no man. You hey,
Oh.
big time Twitch partner. Yo, big time Unite player. You were just at TwitchCon. I watched you guys on Nuggy's stream. That was pretty cool.
That was PAX. PAX.
Oh, that was PAX. I said TwitchCon. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
we
apologize.
don't have TwitchCon here, unfortunately. But I guess that's kind of our version anyway.
Hey, you
But
know
yeah.
what? Yeah, you say unfortunately, but there's this weird thing where at some
Oh.
areas of TwitchCon you can't stream, even though it's for streamers. So hey, I got to watch you guys. If that was PAX, that was awesome. that
Well, that
great.
was the after party.
That was the after party? Okay, yeah. Hey, I wanted to be up in there. I was like, okay. I seen Miss Cutie Pie. I seen Nuggy D. I was like, yo, Kelo's in here. This is a cool stream room. This is awesome. You guys are singing. It was somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was it?
No, nobody's birthday.
Then they were playing a prank because somebody was getting up and they're like, happy birthday. They were singing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I must have missed that part.
Hey, you know what? There might have been some drinks passed around because I definitely saw you on the
Maybe.
stream. I saw you. And I was like, oh, there she is. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I got up and I sung. It was horrible, but hey, you know what? I may have a terrible singing voice, but I know how to put on a good show.
Hey, it was karaoke, so it could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been that. Yeah, you know. It's all good. Yeah. So, Kelosaurus, welcome to the show. Thank you for reaching out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for this opportunity because I feel like this episode is gonna do numbers. It's gonna be great time.
No,
So,
thank you for the opportunity.
hey, you know what? It's a community Pokemon Unite show, so that's what we're here for. So, for the folks who may not know who you are and who may not have seen your content online, can you let folks know how you got into Pokemon, how you started streaming, You're now a Twitch partner. You can let folks know when you got partner, and then how you got into Pokemon Unite and dominated. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm Kelosaurus. I'm from Australia and I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm mainly Pokemon Unite. Funnily enough, when I did start streaming, I was variety. So I actually dabbled into the horror games a fair bit, along with Animal Crossing. And then my partner told me that there was a new game with Pokemon in it. So pretty much first day, downloaded it, and just been hooked since. I guess being a 90s baby, I grew up with Pokemon, waking up in the morning before school, and watching, I don't know, for those Aussies out there, Cheese TV. They,
Cheese
had
TV.
Pokemon, watch that pretty much every morning, and I don't know, I've
Okay.
just, loved Pokemon ever since. So I think being my first MOBA, I think Pokemon is probably the reason why I've stuck around. I feel like I've never played League of Legends or anything like that, but I think just the whole Pokemon
here.
aspect is it's what got me hooked in the first place, and I think that's the same for a lot of people out there, really.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Heroes of the Storm. I never touched League of Legends. I played a little bit of Smite, but none of them. Well, I played Heroes for a while, but even in the 8 years, I didn't play to the level or as much as Unite in this past 15 months. Not that I, went deep in tournaments or was in Worlds, which is a bigger tournament, or anything crazy like that, but the amount of attention and insight and the community I'm around, I've never been around nothing like this. So it is pretty cool to be a part of it. Question for you. Going into year 2, we already started year 2. Do you have a character that you like more now versus than when you started Pokemon Unite?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm a person that doesn't really stick with one Pokemon. I feel like pretty much every couple of weeks I'll switch it up. So my current obsession is Azumarill. It's a blue bunny.
Yes.
I mean, it pretty much matches my dinosaur fit. And also being part of Team Egg. It's a blue bunny egg. So I think it, with the last patch, it getting buffed has really, really made a difference.
Oh,
However,
Lord,
that's the
yeah.
thing. Looking at my thing, I have no gold ribbons. So it really shows that I don't stick with one Pokemon. I was really obsessed, I guess, with Sylveon. Sylveon's being my favorite Pokemon. However, with the new map, I just don't think it's as strong. So I guess just playing around with new Pokemon and just learning them. That's what I like enjoying. I don't like just playing the one thing. I like being able to mess around and learn all the different Pokemon there are. Except for Greninja. I hate Greninja.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, all the Greninja lovers.
Snap.
Kudos to you. If you play it well, then damn is all I can say because I am terrible at it.
Yeah, I can't lie either. Typically, I don't have the best experience when I come across Greninjas, except for that one today we played with on our team. Yo, props to them. Sorry I didn't write your username down or memorize it. Boy, they came in there surfing and sliding, grabbed 22 kills. That was awesome. That was sweet, man. I love that game.
There's some amazing players out there, I must say.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, I almost call you Greyland, my man. Sorry, I'm dropping your government name. Hey, Kindred, for you,
Yo,
is there a character that you like more now and going into year 2 versus year 1?
right, here's the problem. Because I'm this sort of same, I play sort of everything. The highest ribbon I've got is actually blue on Lucario. But oddly enough, I think it's Cinderace. Because people are
Okay.
like, the map doesn't fit for him. He doesn't work as well right now. I mean, even Jungle Book said, yeah, Cinderace just doesn't work well right now. But so many people just don't expect you to like pull it out and just kick them to death with fireballs.
Yeah.
You tend to have a better time at it if you're good at it. That is, I mean, one of my Smurfs, for God's sake, is nearly 200 games with like 76% because I've been practicing non-stop with this bunny just to adjust myself to the new map.
Well, in the end, I guess, it doesn't matter on the Pokemon that you play. as long as you have your macro down and, you know, you're where you need to be and you have, you know, your teammates around you, you can play anything.
Good point.
Very true.
So yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
I
know
do like
there's, you know,
everything.
certain Pokemon. I feel like there's been a massive drop in Hoopers though. That's
Oh no,
there's like no
definitely.
Hoopers, but
There
I
really
feel like
has been.
Cinderace, you can make it work. You can make it work.
There really
So-
We
has been
have-
a massive drop in
Oh.
Hoopas. Go ahead, Kindred. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, me and a few of my friends have a running joke now. If we see a Hooper in game, we're like, "Who's that new Pokemon?" Because you just don't
Who's
see it
that
anymore.
Pokemon?
It's a secret rare.
It's like
It is. You
Secret
don't
rare.
see it anymore. It's become its type. It is literally a mythical Pokemon you never see.
Yo, you're right about
Good
that.
riddance.
There's a lot of chat that'll be like on Twitter or in other streams where I hear it consistently across streams or on Twitter. And that's one of the conversations I'm now stepping into and buying into, where it's like I rarely do see Hoopas. I don't see Hoopas anywhere. So when I do see one, I'm like, oh, what the hell? Because I've heard, Cinderace and other characters, it's hard to use on this map and things of that nature. But to me, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. If you play like, Kelo was this morning and you play that mid line and you play smart and you don't die, you'll be fine. Or if you're a stacker and your lane partner helps you with the stack with distractions, you'll be okay. But like, I really don't see Hoopas anywhere. And I kind of miss them because that cool elevator ability, I call it the elevator. Because when you don't have it, you gotta run all the way around, get your cardio and get your steps in on your Apple Watch or whatever you may wear for fitwear. But yeah, those portals are cool. I hear the argument of Hoopas are used less because the base heals slower now. But I'm kind of like, hey man, I'll still take it. I wouldn't mind it, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll see someone to climb up back to Masters since today is a brand new season. So I want to ask Kelosaurus a question. When did you become a Twitch partner?
I became Twitch partner a couple of months ago. I think it was
Oh.
pretty much just after my 1 year anniversary, actually.
Hey, look at that. Okay,
So
got it after a
yeah,
year.
July, August. I can't remember specifically.
Say
But yeah,
July
it
4th.
took
That's my
a
birthday.
year and a bit.
July 4th.
Year and oh, is that the day?
That's
You
my
actually
birthday.
remember? Oh,
that's my
I don't
birthday, that's my-
remember. Oh,
no,
that's your birthday.
No, but-
Like, what?
She's like, hey, damn, this
Oh.
dude, he a super fan. Damn. Nah, it's playing.
Yeah.
That's cool though. So, hey, just after a year, under 2 years, you got Twitch partner. That's pretty awesome. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
be grinding and trying to hustle and get that. So, props to you. So you're from Australia. Have you ever, one, traveled outside of Australia, and two, if you did, how far did you go?
So I haven't traveled outside of Australia as an adult, but I did when I was a child. So I traveled to the Philippines. So my mum's actually Filipino. So we
Okay.
went there and visited her family and everything. But haven't had the chance to go back, unfortunately. Hopefully one day in the future though.
Heck yeah. Hey, you probably got a huge fan base in the Philippines. You never know.
There are a lot of Filipinos on Twitch, I found.
Oh, really? Okay.
There
Hey,
are-
look at that.
yeah. But obviously, I'm only half. So
Hey,
my
you
mum being
might-
Filipino and my dad from Scotland. But I was
Hey.
born in Australia, so I'm Aussie.
Hey, you know what? You could put that in your Twitch tag when you go live. Half Filipino. Boom, right there.
This is why I'm terrible at karaoke. I love it, but I'm terrible at it.
Oh.
It's in the blood, It's in the blood.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Hey, talk to us about PAX, because you know what? I think that's what you guys are doing. You guys are doing karaoke. Maybe it wasn't someone's birthday, but somehow the song came along. But yeah, talk to us about PAX. How was that? Obviously you're a Twitch partner, so how many years have you been going to it? Tell us about it.
So I guess with COVID and everything, it wasn't on for the past 2 years. So the last one I went to was in 2019, which was my first one. So I wasn't part of Twitch then. I knew nobody. But I guess my partner's a big gamer and everything like that. So he's played professionally and everything. So we went for him. But I guess this time round, he's come for me.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Flip the
So,
script.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just followed him around like a lost little lamb back in 2019, but no, I guess this year it was good. Being able to meet everybody in the Pokemon Unite community was just absolutely amazing. It was so wholesome and like I don't know. Obviously, just, when with COVID and everything, it was a lonely time for a lot of people. So I really think it just opened me up in terms of, discovering who I am, and everything, and just being able to be myself. So I don't know. I really, really loved it. Yeah.
That's awesome. I've never been to a PAX event. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to any kind of con.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty sweet. You know what? They have some kind of Comic Con in the town I live in, but it's not on the scale of anything I watch online. It's just in a hotel front lobby. It's really small, kind of lame. But one day I'll get to a big convention, and I think that'd be pretty sweet. Kindred. Don't give us your address or anything. What country are you in? What country?
I am in England.
You're in England. Okay.
Yeah.
So, question for you: have you ever been to any kind of TwitchCon or any kind of conventions like that nature?
I've been a cosplayer since 2010, I believe. So a fair few years.
Damn.
Oh, that is so cool.
You've been a
I only
cosplayer
just
for 12
did
years?
my first cosplay this year.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. What have you cosplayed as?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sorry,
typical
I
ones to
just
start
asked your
with.
question.
No, it's like
No. Hey, take over. Makes my job easier. Go ahead. Y'all got this.
Like I started with like the typical ones when you're younger. It's like, oh, I want to be Sasuke, I want to be the edgy boy, blah blah blah. And then I've done stuff from D Grey Man, One Piece. We did the whole of the evolutions a few years back because the wife has like slowly adjusted my Flareon cosplay because favorite Pokemon. So she's improved it
I
bit
love
by
that.
bit to the point of like the tail. The tail's like she's upkept it. We've had that years now, which is bizarre. But it's like the ears, the outfit itself, every year it's like, okay, adjust this, make it better, adjust this, make it better. So it's like if you look at it from like a few years back to like the recent ones, you're like, Jesus, we've really changed this a lot. But the main area where we do cosplays was at the London XL where Worlds was held. So it was actually kind of hilarious when I found out that Worlds was going to be London XL. I was like, we know where that is. We go down there. We stayed on the yacht hotel next to the centre, so we could literally just walk out of the yacht and go straight into the centre itself, and we're like there.
At Worlds?
That's so cool.
At Worlds, yeah.
Pokemon
That's
Worlds
so
over the summer?
cool.
Yeah, Pokemon Worlds.
Damn. That's cool because I had Zoinks on the show. And he was at Worlds with Dube Snacks.
He was amazing. They're all absolutely lovely to meet face to face, and they don't mind you taking pictures or anything. Everyone met at the Fox, which is the pub just outside of the centre as well. Because I told who was it? I told. I can't remember my brains, but I told someone, and then before I knew it, pretty much all of the Unite community that were there, including the casters, were at the Fox. Like as soon as World ended.
That's cold. You said KindredTTV over here. They said what? Hey, it's Kindred. It's Kindred. Oh my God. That's awesome, yo. Man, I've always wanted to go to an event where there's other players that one play the game, but two I met through online, and you can meet in person. That sounds pretty sweet, man. Damn, I gotta get on you guys' level because you're doing it at Worlds. Kelo did it at PAX. That sounds sweet, man.
Next year, Japan. Anyone?
Hey, you know what? I've never been to Japan or in a convention, so let's do two at once. That'd be sweet.
I'm
That'd
looking for an excuse to
World,
go
I'm
to
down.
Japan.
Hey, to the studios, man. I'm gonna be on my grind with this podcast, so if you guys want to send something our way,
Look, he has an amazing radio voice. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I can voice act a new character if they need. No, I'm just kidding.
I think you'd be great in one of their promo videos.
Ooh, oh my God, I would kill it. I would have so much hype and so much energy. Oh my God, yes. Hey, Kindred, question for you.
Yo.
Now, you're a man who can answer this because it takes a man of a certain level of skill and tact to pull this off.
Yeah.
How do you go? How do you go from being Grey Lamb to Kindred, all while carrying the reputation over? Because a lot of dudes out here will change their username, and then Shadow Bob 7 is now Gray Sneaker 6, and it's like I don't know who's that guy. So how did you carry the mystique of Grey Lamb to Kindred? Because everybody knows Kindred is Greyland. Go ahead.
I think because I go around like everywhere. I'm never like in one spot. As you've noticed with me, it's like, I have my regular few places I hang out, but I don't stop. I like to know as many people as possible because this community, most of the community is like a lot nicer than like the League community or anything like that. Jesus,
Okay.
the difference in that. But just knowing everyone, even seeing the pro side of it, people like Gatlu and people like that who, are at the top level that we're all aiming for.
Yes.
But they're so down to earth that it's ridiculous. And I'm like, why would you just want to like stay in one place? It's like, go around, meet everyone you can, learn new things from people. It's like one thing people have started to realize that have gotten a bit close to me recently is that I used to do 1v1 Lucario practices most Saturdays for about 8 to 9 hours a day. And you're constantly trading tactics, your routes, your secrets. And this is how, ironically, it's how I learned how to do the animation cancelling for him. But it's
Is
just
this why
a
there's
case.
so many crack Lucarios out there? There's
The
lots because of
secret Kindred training grounds.
No. It's
Yo,
not
you guys
because of
thought
me.
Charcific Valley was cool? Nah, Kendrick's got his own valley full of Lucario players training.
He's got an army.
But I just think it's knowing so many people, even if you don't know them well, just like being there and just meeting as many nice people as you can. So it's like, oh, wait a minute, why have you changed your name? Oh, just, it's just a thing.
I see. So basically what you're saying is the boys who change their username, they got to get good. All right, I get it now. I understand. You said, hey, man, my name may have changed, but, yo, the skill's still there, player. Still there.
Oh,
all right, I
God.
get it. Okay. Pretty slick, my man. I like that. All right, guys. This portion of the show, I can't lie, it's my favorite because it's the easiest part to do. So it's the news portion of the show. So what we like to do at Surrender at 5, hop over to Twitter, and we'll just look at the Pokemon Unite Twitter feed. Usually there's like 4 or 5 tweets in between each show because they don't tweet that much, sadly. But this past week, they had a lot of stuff coming out. So I'll try not to get too deep into it, but let's go back a few days because we're in season 7 now, right? So new character came out last night, Clefairy. So they have some tweets going over some of the moves. Real quick, Kelo or Kindred, have you guys purchased Clefairy yet?
No,
Not yet, no.
not yet. I'm still debating whether I will or not.
Same.
here,
I think
same
I'm a
here.
bit dubious because of how Clefable was in the beta. I'm a bit. It was
I've
a
seen
mess
some
back then.
pretty nutty Clefables so far. Like, it seems like a pretty good mon. But I think it's more the fact that am I patient enough to wait a week and spend my in-game currency instead of my
Yeah.
gems from the membership. So I don't know. I'm debating.
Yeah, so same here. But in the end, I know I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, me too. It's a support. It's a pink blob. Like,
Yeah, you know,
that's
Team
just-
Pink. There's another pink character in the fold.
Yeah. It's just
So, yeah.
I want to see a team with a Wigglytuff, a Blissey, and a Clefable just wrecking house.
Oh man, that'd be killer. Yo.
We're gonna
Bottom
bring
lane-
back the 113, right?
Yo, bottom lane Team Pink just slapping
Oh,
these
God.
boys, just slapping the hell out of them.
Oh.
Oh man,
Look, we
that'd
have
be
3
great.
people here. Let's run it down.
Hey, you know what? That's gonna happen.
I've been playing my Wiggly. I got no problem slapping some people.
Right, let's slap them up. Pokemon Unite has tweeted the past couple of days with any new character release, stating the moves, what the moves do. There's one cool move that I saw. I thought it was pretty crazy. I didn't know that it did this. So the move called Moonlight, it has the user continually restore HP to itself and to nearby allies for a short time. The user's movement speed is increased while Moonlight is active too. So I think it's pretty sweet. I'm thinking of scenarios. This is probably a lesser scenario, but hey, if you see a teammate that needs help, you can run to him, hit that Moonlight, and then boom, heal him as you run out of there. You know what I'm saying? I've been in scenarios where I'm blissy and I'm like throwing eggs, trying to help somebody. Of course, this is a solo queue story, and I'm trying to help them, and they're running the other way, and it's like, what are you doing? I got the experience here. I'm trying to get you levels. I'm trying to get you eggs, get you health. So I'm just hoping at this point in time, with all the supporters that haven't come out, and this one comes out, people will start to like stay near their supporters, because Clefable looks pretty sweet. Not only does it have the new character release buff, that's a thing I made up on the show, but new character release has a buff. It's just crazy when it comes out at first. Not only that, but the moves look cool. The ability looks pretty cool. The Unite move looks pretty sweet. I thought Clefairy was going to come out and be some kind of boring pink blah. But have you guys seen this move? It's called Wonder Wish. Have you heard of that, Kelo?
No, not yet.
So get this, right? Wonder Wish restores HP to allies in an area of effect. And then on top of that, Clefable gets a random move that either activates immediately or can be performed by using the Unite move again.
Oh, that's its Unite, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, what do we call it? One of them is Fly. It's so weird.
Yo! Oh my god!
Just suddenly fly up into the air.
You ever seen a Clefable fly? Oh my god! I was
So
like,
strange.
I was like, where the hell did it go? What the? It's on my screen, but I'm looking up like, where the hell did it go? Oh my god, son! That shit caught me off guard. I was like, what the hell is this?
What caught me off guard earlier was the block, because we were about ready to kill it, and this Clefable just pops out this Snorlax wall, and we're like, what the hell do I do now?
That's crazy.
I can't do anything.
Right? Just popping out the random moves. Like, what the hell's going on? But I'm liking the looks of this mysterious fairy type supporter that joined Unite today. I'm really excited. Today's the 13th. It's out for gems for a week. It'll be available for coins on the 20th. My assumption is 16K, but it's probably 14K, 15K, but save 16K because you never know. You never know with Team Studios. I did an AOS gem giveaway / $20, two $20 Nintendo e-card winners, and I got a pro tip from somebody, and they said message the people who won before you announce it out, because there are people who could try to snipe it. And I was like, oh, you're so smart. Thank you to listen to the show. They wanted to stay anonymous. That's totally fine, because they were like, I don't want to be the one who's known as the rat that ratted out the rats. I was like, okay, I get that, but I get it. All right. So props to them. I appreciate it. Someone at Twitch chat says that Clefable will be 12K. We'll find out in a week. I really hope it's 12K. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really cool. So, scrolling through the Unite Twitter, not too many things that are exciting, but actually, hey, this just in. About an hour ago, Pokemon Unite Twitter tweeted Zoroark is dashing into Pokemon Unite very soon. Stay tuned to find out more in the coming days. Yo, they just tweeted this. Zoroark is gonna be joining the fray. That's pretty sweet.
That's the one I'm more excited about, because I've seen a bit of gameplay and he's one of my favorites. And
now,
I've wanted
wasn't
to
this
speedster for a while?
Kelo, was this one of the ones that was leaked by El Chico Eevee? Because I don't think the company has talked about this character yet. Am I wrong?
So there were the 3 confirmed that were in the beta. So it was Clefairy, Zoroark, and Sableye was the other one that was coming out as well.
Okay, got it.
So it was leaked, but I guess it was confirmed since it was in their beta.
I see. Okay. This is awesome. I know he has that ability Illusion, where I believe you click the L stick like Mew to reset your moves, and you can transform into another Pokemon that's not you. That is going to be pretty crazy. What do you guys think about that Illusion ability?
It's actually pretty fun. I did play it in the beta myself.
Oh, talk to us. Okay.
And yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. And in terms of, I don't know, it is quite quick. It is a speedster, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I must say, I know, all the hype's there for Zoroark. I must say, I'm excited for Sableye. I am excited for Sableye. It's just crazy. Its moves, I think it's just going to be game changing, really. Zoroark is, just one of those characters. It's going to be fun, but is it going to be meta changing? Probably not. Okay. It looks cool, but I don't know. That's just my opinion.
No, I can agree with that. I actually feel like it's going to be one of those high risk, high rewards where if you can play him well,
Mm.
you will destroy people. But if you cannot play him to that level, then he's just not going to do anything, and the team's just going to roll over you.
Yo, I like this feedback. I didn't play in the test server, nor do I have access to it. So I'm glad that you got to try it out. You guys know about these characters. I was thinking Zoroark would be the one that's going to be game changing, but from the look on Kelo's face, I'm changing my stance. Just the way she's glowing and talking about Sableye, I'm just like, shit, I like Sableye too. Hey, me too, baby. Let's go. Shit.
The fact that it can steal AOS energy, I found that really enjoyable. And the fact that it goes invisible when it's not in the proximity of the opposing team as well. And also its Unite move, being able to send opponents home is so much fun. It is tricky though, because the thing is,
okay.
you have to use it in a timely manner so that nobody else hits them, because otherwise it ends up getting cancelled. So I guess that's the only downside. I feel like in a 5-stack, Sableye is just going to be an absolute menace.
Oh, it's going to be the new Hooper. It's like you're going to pick it because, like you say, if you unite the enemy team and you get that off, it's like, oh look, free objective, thank you.
So you're saying when Sableye activates its Unite move, if Sableye gets hit, it's canceled?
No. So depending on who's in the cone of the Unite move, it starts teleporting home, but as they're in that teleportation movement, if it does end up getting hit, then it cancels the teleportation. And I think it just slows them down instead.
Okay.
So that's where I feel like, it will be good in 5 stacks because I guess in that sense, you'll be able to communicate with your team, okay, I'm going to use my Unite. They'll know not to hit that Pokemon. However, in solo queue, I feel like that's going to be a lot harder in that sense. So it's going to have to take, I guess, a lot of, what's the word? Just
Patience.
Understanding in terms of what it does and just awareness. That's the word. Just a lot of awareness from everybody else to make sure that they don't hit it after Sableye has already united. But it's going to be hard because when you're in a big team fight, especially like say a Regieleki or a Rayquaza, everybody's just mashing buttons. Just trying to get their moves out. Left, right, and center. So I feel like in that sense, you're gonna end up canceling it anyway. But I mean, if you're able to pull it off, then it's gonna be amazing.
Sounds amazing. I wasn't aware. Someone might have said it last week on the show. Props to the people last week. I apologize. But sending the opponents back to their base, yo, that's hot. I didn't realize that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Sorry, Zoro.
But then what's Zoroark? He mimics the other team. I don't know.
He's gonna mimic Sableye because it's so cool. Goddamn it! Yeah.
I know. I think Teeds made a video, or she put up a picture where it was they were both Sableyes, but I think one of them was actually a Zoroark. So it was just like two Sableyes on the same team, and it kind of reminded me of that Spider-Man meme where they're just pointing at each other. Wait. Yeah.
Oh man, T's got an awesome Twitter. Trying to angle T's on the show one day. Maybe we could talk Kelo. We can work that angle. Hey Kindred, question for you.
Yo.
Are you gonna buy Zoroark and then transform into Sableye? Or are you gonna buy Sableye too?
I feel like I'll get both for definite.
Okay.
Sableye is going to be too strong, and Zoro is just he's one of my favorites. I love having him on my team, but because I've gotten into like the assassin sort of playstyle with Gren, being able to like put myself as a Sableye to make them think to go for me, and then I just turn around and jump in their face and hopefully claw one of them to death. It's kind of a fun thing. 'Cause it's like surprise. But nah, it's not the Sableye in that bush teleporting your other teammate.
Yo, surprise. I got a sound alert on my channel. It's like, it's the FBI. They're kicking the door in. It's like, Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know that one.
That's the one. That'll be me as Zorro if I can pull it off.
That's gonna be great, man. I love that. And less exciting news to round out the Twitter Pokemon Unite news section here. Have you guys seen, ranked match season 7 has begun in Unite. Battle your way to the top and earn exciting rewards. I'm looking at the rewards, season 7 sticker, kind of a plain Jane background and border and portrait header. Do you guys, like, the prestigious level you guys are on, do you guys get excited for the rewards that are currently available in Unite?
The only one, I guess, is the sticker. I feel like a lot of people gun for that ugly sticker, which I feel like they have been improving lately. Like the last one was quite pretty, and I think this one is. In terms of the frames and the backgrounds, not so much, no.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm currently in the midst of trying to sort out a team with a friend, so I'm just like, I'll play, I'll get my rank, and then it's like, I'm just there to practice. I'm not like, yay, I got my sticker, yay, or I got my new board, because I've got like, I just make my own stuff up with the profile picture anyway.
Yeah.
It's like right now my character has got a mixture of the Zero outfit and the Glaceon outfit.
Oh, in the game?
That's
Yeah.
that's what I love. Just being able to mix and match outfits. However, I noticed lately that they're just doing it as one thing. So the top, the pants, and the shoes are one, and then all you can
Yeah.
change is the hair. And
Yeah.
I like being able to mix and match. So please, Pokemon or Timmy, whoever does a thing, if you are
Talk to
listening
him.
to this,
Yeah.
please, you need to separate your items.
Yeah.
We can make new and beautiful characters, not just the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's more unique to be able to mix and match. Like, yeah.
A bit of
Anyways.
individuality.
Talk to him, yep. Because
Although, on that
yeah.
note of skins and costumes and everything, the new Serena League one, the captain style.
Oh, wait. Before we
Oh, you haven't
appreciate it,
seen
wait.
Yeah.
I want to ride this coattail of the onesies they make us wear. God damn it. That ball mane with the belt buckle and the jeans and the ugly, come on, man. Separate that. Also, there's a cool, Cinderace outfit I can't separate. There's a Glaceon one. There's so many, the trench coat. Listen, man, like, I'm bald. There's some outfits where you got to wear it with the hair and the long purple and some pinks. I'm cool with the colors and all. I respect it, but like, yo, give me more variety. Make it where we could have different head styles and outfits and stuff. Like, this one outfit, I swear I can make it look real nice with the sneakers and the socks, but the second I click it, boom, my dude's naked. You know what I'm saying? He got the white t-shirt. My dude's in booty boxer shorts, you know? I'm like, oh, I gotta start from scratch? Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
But, like you said, yo, they dropping some heat. Hey, that Serena fit, talk to us, Kelo. That Serena outfit?
Yeah. It looks amazing. It looks great. I mean, I feel like any fit they bring out for Serena looks really good though.
Yo, for real.
But yeah, I know there were a few other leaks as well in terms of the new outfits coming out, or the new for the Pokemon and everything. I think there was a new Snorlax one as well.
Okay.
I was
New
having a
Snorlax?
squiz. Yeah.
Like that?
I'll see if I can find it. I don't know, did you see them?
Actually, yeah, El Chico. I follow his Twitter. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, because I actually saved it to my server. It's a Cinderace one. What's he wearing? Some kind of green-black shawl. He's got the Wonder Woman bands on his wrist. That's my battery dying. First of all, battery's always dying. Can't really see it. Hold on.
Okay, so that's like in the
the
theme of the Battle Pass then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where's the Snorlax one?
Did you see them at all, Kindred, as well? There's the Duraludon one though.
Wait, there's a
the
Duraludon skin?
Yeah, there's a
Hold up.
Duraludon one. A
McDuraludon?
kimono style Duraludon.
He's not He's not making fast food no more?
Wait,
Whoa.
wait, I'll put it in here. Here we go.
Yo, we gotta see this. Hey,
It's
For
like
anyone listening to the audio version, yo, you gotta
Rotom.
check out us on YouTube. Come check us out on YouTube.
Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Hey, that is. Where's my air horn on the stream deck? Hey, yo. That is fire. Look at that right there. Finally, he got it. You know what?
He's actually got a decent
hold up.
The thing is, I don't know if it's real. Somebody posted in
Hold
my
up.
Discord, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is real or not.
Now look at that
If it
bandana looking like Tupac. Hold up. You looking like Tupac.
I don't know. I know there is actually a Duraludon skin coming out, which is like a scarf, which looks pretty good. I feel like the Duraludon scarf looks
Yeah,
good.
but I want that because I'm like a
I
massive
feel like
Final
it's
Fantasy.
fake.
I'm like a massive
it's-
Final Fantasy 14 fan, and I've just gotten to that sort of area, and I'm just like, I want that skin because I would actually buy that and play it because that just looks so cool.
Man, Duraludon getting a skin. He's off that fast food life. That's crazy to me. I didn't think they'd ever give him a skin or release. Never. I'm actually stunned. I know it's just a video game, whatever. Wow. Congratulations. If that's real, I hope it's real. The Tupac headband and everything. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That thing was tied up to the side this way. West side? I seen that.
I like the
Duraludon.
Sableye one as well. The
I think
Sableye
the
one's pretty
Sableye
cool.
Yeah, Sableye suits him well.
His little teeth, just like, yeah, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah. We got the Mew with the fast food. Oh my goodness. Snorlax
I'm getting
looking like...
another Greninja skin as well.
Legend
I feel
of
like there's
Zelda
so many Greninja skins.
Yeah, look at the
I feel like
Sableye.
Snorlax and Greninja seem to be the most popular ones.
There's
in
so
terms
many
of-
Greninja skins.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Mew's McDonald's worker.
Grenin and
Love
Snorlax the equivalent of like Annie from League, where every time they release a new skin, they have to release one for them so that it's like they don't feel left out. And it's like, but why?
Seriously.
There's always so many.
There's so many others. Yeah, speaking of season 7, Battle Pass 11, are you guys the type of players who purchase the Battle Pass and maximize the rewards there? How do you guys feel about the Battle Pass?
I personally really, really like it. I guess, Delphox getting a new skin, and I think its animations actually look so pretty. The Unite with the fireworks, it looks great. In terms of Trevenant one, I guess that one isn't as appealing. But yeah, no, I normally do get the battle passes.
I think for me, it's more dependent on the Pokemon that are on there. It's like, do I play them enough to be like, I'll get this skin, or am I just having a little bit of a phase for now where I'm actually playing the Pokemon? Because I don't want to like spend that money and then be like, oh, but then this skin came out for like, say that Duraludon, which I hope is real. If I bought the Battle Pass and then I saw how much that one was, I'd be like, but I could have bought that instead.
Do you
No.
have the membership?
I don't.
You don't
I
have
don't
the
go for the
membership?
membership, no. This
I feel
game
like-
took enough money off me already.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was tossing and turning in terms of whether to together or not, and I only just got it last month. And I feel like being able to get the 40 gems a day, I think people were saying that it ends up equivalating to two battle passes in the month anyway.
Yes.
So you end up being able to buy the battle pass, and then anything extra, you can just buy whatever extra skins and everything additionally. So I don't know. I kind of regret not getting it from the very beginning, but I have it now. So yeah.
Yeah, I had
It's a
the
little
Battle
bit
Pass
extra.
last month. I gotta re-up this weekend. At first I was like, I don't know if I should do this, but then, you know what? If I can just get 40 gems a day, and 3 weeks in, I got a bunch of gems, and 3 weeks ago I spent $10. I was like, you know what? They might actually get me to spend money on this game, damn it. But I cannot spend $40 in one sitting on a skin
No.
to play on a character that when I solo queue, I don't know what the other 4 are gonna do. Like,
Well, what do you mean? The skin's gonna make you win, right? It gives
Oh,
you extra
the skins have double
stats and
damage.
everything. It's
I
good.
forgot. Yeah, it comes with plus 80 HP, 200 extra attack, 300 movement speed. Duh, I forgot. I gotta buy it.
Oh, look, you gotta look badass doing it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I want to ask you guys a question from Twitch chat. They're really excited you guys were on today's episode. Once again, thank you, Kelo and Kindred, for coming on today. Really appreciate it. So let's see. I want to ask you guys, because it's also a question, I was going to do as well, so we can blend it into one. So let me start with Kindred. Question for Kindred. If you could add any Pokemon to Unite, which one would you pick? Why? And how would its mechanics work? I know it's a little lengthy, but I want to ask you guys that individually and give you time to answer that. I think that's a good question right there.
Right, for me, it's a bit of a weird one because it's something I know they're going to do eventually, but it's something I've had in my head since the beginning, and that's the rest of the Eevees. But that's because knowledge from the base games. So it's I want them to bring in Vaporeon as a defender. It's got the most health out of the Eevees, it's the most tanky. Bring it in, have it do not the same as Blastoise, something a bit different. Just because I'm sick of seeing Surf on every water Pokemon we get. It's can we please have a different move? There's more than just Surf, for God's sake.
So many Surfs.
Oh.
I thought Surf was cool last summer, but damn, sorry. Sorry.
Not anymore. Not when there's every water Pokemon. It's hey, I learned Surf. It's great.
Have you not done an all Surf team?
So much fun. I hate it.
No, I've never done that.
Oh, you should try it. It's good fun.
Okay. Go ahead, Kindred.
It's Vaporeon is the defender. Umbreon, which is the next tankiest, have them as an all-rounder. They're a dark type. You can add some new moves in. You can make it very Brawly style like the rest of them. Bring Jolteon in as a speedster. They're quick. They're lightning. Make Volt Tackle do something similar to that, but instead of just you're up in the air for a few seconds with no damage, make it so he slices through your opponents and does damage as a speedster. Make it so that if people want to run the Eevee team, it's actually a viable strat, not just it's you've got 5 Eevees and they all pop like balloons. But that's my sort of take with them, because I do want to see a bit more variety rather than just, hey, we've got another attacker Eevee, It's yeah, they're all squishy and we can't play and actually have fun. It's no, make them relevant to the games.
So on that note, if they were to have a full Eevee team, who would be the supporter Eevee?
Oh, support Eevee. I actually think you could get away with doing it for Leafeon.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
It's just some grass moves, that you can revolve around healing or helping your teammates buffing. Synthesis. I mean, we've already seen that with we've seen stuff like that with Eldegoss already. So it's you have support Leafeon. We've already got plenty of attacker Eevees, so take your pick. And then you got Speedster Jolteon in the jungle, Defender Vaporeon in top, or you could do solo Umbreon top playing through an all-rounder. Make something a bit fun, because I might be wrong in it, but do we have a ranged all-rounder in the game yet?
No, because I think all-rounder is physical, right?
Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be physical. I just feel having a ranged all-rounder would be a bit more fun. Not ridiculous range, but just a little bit more than your average all-rounders.
I mean, it's sort of
yeah, true.
Good point.
Yeah.
But people don't really use him as an all-rounder. He's just more secure. He flies in, he hyper beams, she takes the objective, he flies off.
Go, Dragonite, get Dreadnought. Yeah. Sorry.
I feel
What's Dreadnought? You're living in the past, mate.
I was going to say, yeah, that's a bit of a while ago.
Wait, you don't play Standard? They brought Remote back. They brought it back.
No. We only get bots here if we play Standards. I don't want to burst bots.
Damn.
Just don't have the player base here.
You're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, don't. Being in EU, one thing I've learned, switching from playing with everyone in an A to EU, the German player base is massive. I'm sure it takes up 80% of EU player base on its own. It's just I don't know what's going on in Germany, but everyone's playing Pokemon Unite over there. That's most of the EU Unite community.
Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet to me.
Well, I feel like I need to go over to Germany to find out what's going on.
Yeah, no, right? Pull up with the Switch. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, Kelosaurus, if you could add any Pokemon to Unite, which one would you pick? Why would you pick it? And how would the mechanics work? Great question from Twitch chat.
So I completely agree. I want all the evolutions in there as well. My one's a little bit of an odd one, but I think I've been saying this for a couple of months. I want Licky Tongue.
Oh,
As
that'd
I
be
said,
cool.
I
Lick a
know
tongue.
it's yes, I know it's really odd, and I mean it's not
Let's
even a
hear it.
favorite. It's not even a favorite of mine, but I just feel like it would be a lot of fun. Obviously, probably being a tank, but I feel like having the move like Ghastly. You know how Ghastly starts off; it has lick. So
Okay.
being either a tank or a support, being able to just stick out its tongue and then drag Pokemon back to you, and then it's similar, yeah, either to Lick or even I guess Samtoon kind of does that in that sense of reaching out and then dragging back another Pokemon and doing that. So as I said, I think it would be really really fun. Also, it's another pink Pokemon, so
Yeah.
I
Another
feel
one for
like
the pink team.
yeah.
Another one for the pink
But
team. Okay. So would you do the evolution as well? Is it Lick a Lily? Lick was it? Lick Lily?
Licky, is it Licky or something?
It's somewhere random.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Lick
Oh,
Lily, Lick a
yeah.
Lily. Real creative, right? You know.
He's a big guy.
But yeah, I like those responses, the mechanics. I like how you guys think that's pretty cool. Get the rest of the Eevees in here. They have different roles. And then also Lick a Lily, Lick a Tongue and Lick a Lily. Get some new Pokemon in here. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Yo, thank you Twitch chat for that question. Very, very good question. So we got your wants for the future ones. So my next and almost final question to wrap the show up is Kindred.
Mhm.
What is the one Pokemon that you currently hate queuing into? Like, what's the one character when you see it, it's like, damn, this character's gonna get me, but I'm gonna try my best to beat it. If there is one that exists.
Ironically, I don't think I'm not going off Pokemon anymore. I'm going off players. I'm looking at
Okay.
I've met so many people, I recognize so many names. If I see a name and I'm like, you always beat me, and I don't know why, it's like, you're my kryptonite this game. I need to beat you. It doesn't matter what you're playing, I just need to beat that person. Because it's like every Pokemon, it's like you play enough of each one, you get used to them. I think it's more I get annoyed by patch because it's like, oh, this Pokemon got buffed or it's got a bug, so it's like Mew last patch. Oh, it's got a solar beam bug and people are abusing it. It's like, I'm gonna kill that Mew when I reach it. As soon as I get in melee range, I'm killing it within 2 seconds.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, it's more players. I'm like trying to aim higher of like, I want to beat this person or I want to beat this next person.
I like that answer. I understand that now. I see where you're coming from, because like, as much as you're playing, I could see how you're like, all right, I understand all of the characters and their mechanics. And then now it's like certain people that may get the edge on you, and then when you queue into them, it's like, all right, game time. Let me sit up in my chair like that meme. Chair rotates up. Like, all right, cool, let's get it.
Well, I think this is the thing with the characters. The characters are only they're good up to a point. It's the people that are piloting the characters themselves that can push them over the edge and be like, why is this the one? It's like, why is this the one Greninja I can't beat? Or why is this the one Cinder I can't beat? It's like, because they play it to a different level than every other person does.
I like that.
Yeah, there are a few of those in Australia as well. Some names you just see when you're waiting, and it's just like, why are you not on my team?
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah, let me kick it to Kelo. Do you have a Pokemon that you don't like queuing into when you see it, or is it similar, like you're saying with Kindred? You see a name, and you're just like, okay, here we go, game time.
I mean, yes, I am the same, obviously, in terms of I see a name and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to verse this person. I think like a lot of people, Mew is still up there in terms of just being very, very annoying. I guess since the latest patch and everything, did they fix the solar beam bug?
From what I've seen
Playing
from a
trios
match
with you
this
today.
morning,
The bug itself, yes.
yeah, I
But
think
the
the
damage?
bugs.
Okay, but it's still annoying. Like it's Surf, just pushing me out of the way.
Yup.
I'm just like, stop pushing me around. And even as just boosted, it's boosted auto as well. I feel like still does so much damage.
Yo,
Right. I have a problem with that boosted auto.
that
and-
boosted
Mhm.
auto. My
It's,
God.
Yeah.
it's not the thing itself, it's the fact that people don't realize your health bar is a resource. Why is it that if you've been targeted, you're nearly dead, and this is gonna kill you if it hits? Why won't like your tank or your support, someone that's got full health, just stand in front of you and take the hit? It's like you can literally
Yeah.
save my ass right now.
No, but you
Please just stand
can't.
there.
Yeah.
Sure
You
hit,
can.
isn't it? Oh, you can.
It's a sure hit,
Oh.
but it's just, here's the thing. It's a sure hit, but if someone else stands in front of it,
Mhm.
they'll body block it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I've
I
done it
feel
so
like
many
nobody
times.
does that for me.
No.
Nobody takes
No,
the
it's rare.
hit.
Nope. I've done it blocking for someone so many times. Like you guys can picture top lane in your head where my
Yeah.
teammate is running to the base and they're right there on the line and there's a freaking Mew missile coming and I'm like, oh, so I'm trying to like slow motion dash to it, like no, I'm trying to jump
Turn
in
into
front
the
of it
bodyguard.
and then it's like take the hit and I'm like, oh, and my
Mr.
screen goes,
President, Mr. President.
and I'm back in 15 seconds, but it's like, yo, I literally took the hit for you. And what do? Boom, they get killed by someone else. It's like, oh, come on, man. Like, you couldn't have just ran back, got the berry, got some life back, did a little fight with the shield on the pad. But anyway, yeah, you can definitely run in, body block it. But
The
yeah,
amount of
I
people
wish
that just don't. I'm just.
they're the same people that won't use the basic attack as the Decidueyes. I swear,
Yeah.
I swear, I
Yeah.
swear.
Oh, don't get me
Kelo,
started.
Kelo, hey, you
Oh,
all the
no.
way. Hey,
I was
I'm
doing
all,
that earlier.
I'm over here. Where's my camera? Shoot, I'm over here in New Hampshire, right? You're way across the world. In Australia, do people in your MMR in Australia, do you see Decidueyes not use basic attacks?
Yeah, especially when they're using Spirit Shackle. It's just like, push the A button, please. Please. We had one earlier. I'm pretty sure we had one earlier, and I'm pretty sure it was sitting here like,
Bruh.
why are you not pushing the A button?
Bruh, I thought this was like an innate. Oh,
No.
I need a sound effect
it
for
has
this.
to be a global thing, surely.
that I can confirm that is universal. That
even
is a
in, you
universal
mean in
thing.
England too, Kindred? Not you, not your.
Dude,
not.
in EU, it's a bit weird because
Lord.
you get the ones that they go Spirit Shackle, they won't A button, and then you get the ones that go Razor Leaf, solo Q, and still don't press the A button. It's like, so what are you doing then? You're just stood there. You've gone Razor Leaf, so at least press the damn button.
I
They
think
make
it's the
me
same.
sick.
It's the same for Blissey though as well.
Oh,
I feel like
don't.
there's a few Blissies, and yes, I get that Blissey is there. It's a to provide be a tank and everything like that, and to provide eggs, the
Mhm.
healing, the shields, whatever moveset. But you have hands, Blissey. Slap them a little bit. Slap them around. I
Right.
don't just give me eggs. Like hit them.
Right, here's the thing with me.
Eat eggs.
You know,
In split-
the
in
hands that
Split
throw those
Release.
eggs, they throw. You know, you can throw them hands too. Come on, man.
Exactly.
I've got a friend in NA.
Yo, you guys are
since
awesome. This is
release
hilarious.
with Blissey has stolen so many this is how far back, so many dreadnoughts and so many rotums because of Blissey's damage, where he's literally gone like, don't worry about dread, you guys get rotom. We're like, why? He literally just runs in, fluffy tails, helping hand, slaps it and runs off. And I'm like, you're a support that does nothing but pretty much heal and shield. Do you realize how much base damage you have to make up for this? Just slap them around. Just
Okay, but
pretend
have
they're
you
wiggly.
tried full crit Blissey? Like, that is fun.
That is fun, actually.
Full crit Blissey? Ooh.
Full crit jungle Blissey. Get on it.
Hey, yo, that sounds hot. Let me try that. Yo. Shit. Full
No, this-
crit jungle Blissey all over it.
But,
Oh, yes.
I mean, I don't know if I'd recommend it in ranked or anything, but
That's the
hey,
first thing I'm doing.
You're just trying to
Every game.
mess around in standards or friendly matches. It's a lot of fun.
There is
Nah,
a lot of
I heard there's
tools.
bots in standard. I'm going to ranked. We're going to ranked. Let's
Yeah.
go.
There's so many tools and so many characters people don't use, and it's a shame because you look and think, if you'd have just done this, or if you'd have just done this, you could have done so. But it's why Muscle Band
Oh,
on Elderos was so popular for so long, because
Oh yes.
she's the support. It's like, but do you realize how if you pressing the A button all game, how much damage you're building up throughout the whole of the match?
Oh yes. The
And then you see
legendary,
Elderos with 70, 80k damage. You're like, when did you do that? It's like, I've been attacking all game.
Oh,
the
yeah.
legendary
Also,
Elder
X
Glock.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the X
X
attack
attack,
Elder
muscle
Glock.
band.
X
Boom,
attack.
boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
It's like you've just out damaged the Decidueye that's not pressed A once in the whole game. As a support, what you go jungle.
Oh my goodness, that's so true. Shout out to the Decidueye players. I'm sorry guys, but you gotta start pushing your basics. Please start pushing your basics. If Kelo said earlier that she don't like Greninjas, I can't stand the Decidueyes out there that don't use the basic attacks. It's very simple.
I like
very
to say
simple.
Decidueye when it first came out. Whenever I'd see a Decidueye on my team, I'm just like, Decidueye!
Yeah, Decidueye. Why? I love that. Hey, you guys, man, you guys are a whole vibe. Thank you very much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate this. Honestly, this is so much
It's
fun.
been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Hey, so yeah, before we get out of here, I want to ask you guys a question. This being Surrender at 5 podcast, you know, it's serious in name where, you know, when you see us online, Surrender at 5, but it's very casual, community friendly when it comes to hanging out on the show. Who would you guys, and we'll go with Kindred first and Kelo, who would you guys see as a good personality, a good fit for me to reach out to get on the show next? Because I feel like I've been having a good run. I got a nice list coming up, and I want to ask people coming on to the show who they would recommend to podcast with.
Oh,
Go ahead, Kindred.
The thing is, it's like I know he doesn't play anymore, but I gotta go with what I said before. I honestly think if Joe was still around, Joe would have been the perfect person to have on here.
Yes, Nintendo.
And
Hey,
I
shout out to
hate
Joe.
it because he's just, you know, he's in a better place and he's working and everything's good. It's just, but I miss the dude. It's like this week, you know, for a fact he would have been here episode 1 with you.
Oh, definitely. Hell yeah. Nintendo, my man. He would have been here episode 1, for real. Joe was an amazing person, amazing player. Shout out to Joe. I hope Joe's doing very well to this day. Appreciate you, Joe.
So for him, he's the one that just comes to mind. But like I say, it's just unfortunate he's not around as much anymore.
Got you. Okay. Let me spin it a different way, Kindred. In a few shows, I'm going to be starting up what I call a master class series. So I got the idea from Unite Mics, talking to Zoinks and listening to him and Dupecast. Wow, Dupe Snacks. Excuse me, sorry, Dupe Snacks. He's gonna hate me next week. I heard that episode. You call me a Duplex. Dupecast. That's the fusion between those two. I'm thinking of inviting players onto the show that are the best at or known as one of the best / technically skilled or sound with said character. So I'm thinking, you know, it could be an episode where it's visual, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe 2 matches. Hey, maybe even 3. We can get the players' breakdown, their emblem build, etc. So I know you as a great Lucario player. If I was to invite you back for my masterclass series, what character would you see yourself coming back to display for the community and teach players how to use and play?
Probably Lucario, just because he's the guy to like say you like I'm in a 5-stack or I'm waiting in between games for like because someone's had to dip for a few minutes. Even it's like I'll just put like be right back, and I still go into the practice tour and I'm still practicing my rotations with all of his skills, making sure it's like, can I animation cancel close combat? Can I animation cancel bone rush? Can I do the meteor mash? It's like if the answer's no, why am I messing up? Have I got the timing wrong? Or and then it's like, can I improve my if I'm solo top, can I improve my route by like how many seconds can I shave off? Can I be here before the enemy is? Can I get here for 9:44 instead of 9:42? You know, just everything's like that. And then it's like,
okay,
does this item build work better? Or it's like, do I run Weakness Policy, or do I run the Razor Claw so that when you dash out, you get the extra damage to speed up by a few extra seconds to get in place of the enemy? Oh, you're real
technical with it. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay.
Well, yeah. I've literally seen the new emblem page recently, which is my Lucario testing page. and it's just like, right, how well does this work versus like my last 10 matches? Or is this going to work instead? Do I need a bit of extra damage? Do I need maybe that extra crit rate just in case I get a lucky crit early game before you actually get your crit rate at level 5? You know, sort of everything like that.
I love that. So, yeah, you got the job. You know what I'm saying? You can be Lucario when I do that shit. You got it, okay? God damn. He came into the job interview and said, fucking. God damn. Okay. All right. Well, Kelo, I want to ask you, seeing how Surrender 5 works, you know, community-friendly, laid-back, fun podcast, who would you see as a fun personality that would be great to podcast with on this show that I should reach out to if they're already not watching, and they might reach out to me like you did? Thank you, by the way.
That's a really, really tough question, I must say. I just feel like there's so many amazing people that I know that would love to do something like this. I mean, hey, if you ever want to get Team Egg on, let me know.
Hey, no, since I'm way over here in New Hampshire, tell me about Team Egg in the Australia sphere, because I'm sure you see some streamers that I'm not aware of. So I'd love to hear some names. If you can't just pick one, you know, we can have more than one.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, as I said, Team Egg. So I guess, you know what? He's my partner in crime. We've done, you know, this whole journey from affiliate to partner together and everything. So I'd have to say Nuggy D.
Nuggy D,
I don't know
right.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you're familiar with him. So he is also part of Team Egg and everything. But as I said, Team Egg, and definitely Nuggy, I guess. You know, being part of the same organization, Ground Zero Gaming, we ran our own league together. We've run community cups and everything like that. We've pretty much, just done everything together.
You guys run the
taught
Aussie
me a
scene.
lot, and just, I don't know. We're just, yeah, I mean, no. We don't run the
I've watched
Aussie
those
scene.
things. You guys are like the faces of Australia right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just really, really passionate about the community.
And it shows, and it reflects.
We love being
D.
able to do stuff for people, and being able to, I guess, be in that position to be able to do that for people. You know, thank you, Ground Zero. just a little bit, you know.
Shout out to Ground Zero.
It pretty much, you know, I just got lucky. In terms of, you know, them picking me up. Like, I never thought I'd ever be in a position like this. To ever do anything like this. So, hey, I mean, I guess it's about being around the right people and everything like that. And, you know, the support they've showed me, I just like to show that back to them as well and be able to give back. So, yeah.
It shows, man. I love the personality, the energy shining through. I can tell Team Egg, the things you got, the things going on over there, I got to get you guys on the podcast. You know what? You coming back too. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait.
Our name is Easygoing Gamers. You know, that's what EGG stands for. We're easygoing. We're just fun-loving. We just love to, you know, muck around and try different things out and everything. We might, you know, not be at the top or anything, but I think we just love the game for what it is. You know, just being able to experiment and, you know, just explore. Like, we don't always play, even in like the tournament, the World Championship Series, when we're doing the monthly things, we never really played on meta comps. Or whenever we did play on meta comps, we didn't do well. So we just ran with whatever we were comfortable with.
Yeah.
So being able to, I guess, just let that shine. And we've always said we're a community team. We just, you know, like to make people laugh and enjoy the game for what it is. Even though, you know, we do sometimes get sweaty, but doesn't everyone?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a motive. You
easygoing gamers. That's awesome. I can vibe with that. Hey, I'm an easygoing gamer. You know what? That's pretty cool.
Exactly. It really fits your vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a t-shirt.
Mike, when?
Hey, I was gonna say, hey, you know, I'm looking around. I see wasted potential. You know, I see dark aura. I see a lot of teams and people getting picked up by these teams, and I'm like, man, if I can't get picked up as a player and play, you know, maybe I could get on the team as a podcaster. You know, because the podcast, it is doing numbers. I could show some organizations on the back end, you know, what we're doing. I'd love to be Egg Mike. I'm an easygoing gamer. I can run the what are we in New Hampshire? The Northeast Division, the NA team, you know what I'm saying? The sister team, whatever it may be, whatever it's got to be, the media team. That'd be great.
Eggs and bacon.
Eggs and bacon.
Oh,
Delicious
like
breakfast.
that.
You know, I had extra breakfast, you know? I had a hash brown, put some parsley and oregano on it. Hey, man, we could do all kind
Oh,
of egg
now
stuff.
you're getting fancy.
Yeah. The other day I had an omelet. Hey, we could do egg talk all day. Trust me.
Well, are you gonna, cook an omelet in your kitchen? Do a
Hey,
cooking stream for us?
as part of our team egg contracts, I gotta do 2 cooking streams per week. Gotta make some breakfast, you know. Get some
I want
egg
waffles.
emotes. Oh, waffles? Oh, we'll do waffles. I was a pancake guy growing up, but recently I'm starting to see why people like waffles. Pancake just has too much. It's too much there. The waffle is beautiful, nice shapes. Put the sauce. Wow, I'm on lunchtime. Put the syrup in there in the pockets. I get it now. I get it. I never understood the whole waffle over pancake argument until now. I really do get it. Kindred, hey, you a waffle guy?
Well, the thing is, waffles are different over here to what they are over there.
What you mean?
Well, what you guys have as waffles, our waffles are essentially what you have at like dinner time. Because they're like potato inside. They've got like it's like one square with a load of other squares inside it. So it's like your beans and stuff get stuck in there when you're eating your food and stuff like that. And it's a potato. It's like a substitute for chips or something instead, or fries, or I gotta say, British culture is very, very different. So when someone says something to me and I'm like, wait a minute, check online, what are they actually on about? And I'm like, I'm just scouring the internet to make sure I say the right thing. It's
So
like,
what you're saying is the waffles here suck, and your waffles are better.
well, the waffles we have, like I say, are for like dinner, so they're a little bit different.
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying inside of each pocket of the waffle is a different kind of topping. So you got some potatoes here, maybe some rice here, some beans, maybe some
I
corn.
mean, you can do depending on what you have for your food, but
Wow, you know how to
It's
live
like-
life. What am I doing over here?
it's
What
like it
the
always
hell?
confuses me when someone says, "Oh, I've just had biscuits for dinner," and I'm like, "But to us,
Sorry,
biscuits."
what?
When someone
Biscuits.
says like biscuits, it's like, "Oh,
Biscuit.
are
That's
those
like
biscuits
a
hot?"
cookie,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it is for us. But over there, it's
Oh.
like biscuits are like,
Piece of
and I'm
bread.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean you've just had biscuits with gravy? What? That sounds disgusting. And then they show me a picture. I'm like, oh, sorry, my British side's coming out. Biscuits you have with a cup of tea, my friend. And I'm
Oh
just,
man. Hey, like Lendo saying in chat, gotta love some foreign cuisine. I gotta learn more about this. I'm not living my life right. You're telling me I can have waffles sound way more fun now. I can have different things in the pockets. All right, that can be a whole different podcast. Let me
Well, just like
oh my goodness.
UK cuisine versus like US cuisine.
Oh,
Just like compare the
US
two.
US is down.
And then
But,
there's just Australia, which is kind of a mixture of both.
That's
Ooh.
what's the funny thing with that. It's like, wait a minute, you have both things, so doesn't that get
Yeah.
more confusing when you're talking to people
Hmm.
overseas?
I
'Cause the
mean,
fact you knew what I
the
meant
chips,
straight away.
The chips debate, chips and chips.
Oh, It's like they're
Hot
not chips,
or
they're
fries?
crisps.
All right. From Pokemon to food.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's about to be lunchtime. All right, guys. Once again, thank you very much for coming on the podcast today. Shout out to our friend Final Push, who wasn't able to make it today. Final Push is pretty much, he's like the legendary mythical creature of this podcast. He was supposed to be on so many episodes, but disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Into the wisps, the slumbering wheel from Shield. He's gone. We'll get him one day. We'll get a master ball. We'll catch him. He'll be on the show. So shout out to Final Push. But we're gonna sign off here. I'm gonna pass it to Kindred and then Kelo, and then I'll sign off. Hey, if you guys want, when you guys give your socials and all that,
God.
I got a cheesy little tag here. If you want, you don't got to, but you could say, when you see me online, surrender at 5. If you want, you don't got to. That's just the line. I'm trying to push it from day one to the last episode we ever do, because surrender at 5 is pretty awesome. But I hate when they do it to me as my teammates.
The question is, do you actually surrender at 5 minutes though? Because if you are, I don't know if we can be friends.
Oh wait. Kelo is asking me, Mike, do I surrender?
Yeah.
Oh hell nah. Hell Hell no.
We're making people surrender at 5. We're beating them that hard.
I want the opponents to see us. I want them to see us and be like, oh, we got to get out of here. Let's go. Got to hit that escape rope. Go. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I was doing back in the day before the map changed, where it's like, your top lane's gone before 5 minutes. If you don't surrender right now, that rotom's going in.
That was the move. Bust their lanes up, make them surrender. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Kindred, let the people at home know where they can find you, your content online, if you have a Twitter. I heard you do. And any projects you got going on.
Well, the Twitter's being revamped, so that's going to stay quiet for now because I need to sort something out of that. But it's just TTV Kindred. Can't speak. It's me and the wife. We both stream. She's got an operation soon, so she will slowly get back into streaming properly once she's all better. But I mainly play Unite. I play Mega Strikers. I'm planning to do some horror games because who doesn't like scaring themselves silly for no reason or the enjoyment of other people?
Agreed.
Yeah, just I'm always around. I'm always playing. Everyone hit me up. You better surrender at 5 because you know I'm going to bring that Lucario down the lane and he's going to run at you with full force.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Love it. Oh, that's a sound clip. That's a sound bite. Let's go. Love to hear it. Thank you, Kindred. Appreciate you. All right. Miss Kelosaurus, thank you for that DM. You're welcome back anytime. I really appreciate this. Yeah, I'm still nervous, but thank you for coming on the show today. For those in the world who may not know who you are, which is crazy because you're a global superstar, Twitch partner, no. Pokemon Unite Supreme.
I'm tiny.
Nah. Running the OCE region. Can you let folks at home who are listening and watching know where they can find you, your content online, and any projects or teams or organizations you may be a part of?
So Kelosaurus on Twitch. Hopefully you'll be able to spell it. Otherwise, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, KelosaurusTTV is where you will find me. Otherwise, I don't know. I think that's it.
Hey, appreciate
Do I need
you.
to add anything else?
Shout out to Ground Zero. Shout out to Ground Zero.
Shout your teams out. Shout your teams out.
Hey,
also find Ground Zero on Twitter as well. They do have a merch store if you're interested in some GZ merch.
Ooh, merch store. Okay, shout out to the merch. Hell yeah.
Go support Team Egg, people. Go support Team Egg.
Team Egg.
Yeah, and so it's Unite Egg on Twitter. Twitter as well. But you'll find most of us, as I said, we're a bunch of content creators as well. So be able to find them and check them out as well. So, yeah.
Love to hear
I'm not good at this thing. I'm not good at the social drop.
Oh, no. You good. Because I'm gonna chop this up and it's going to be beautiful. Just ready to be like, when you see me online, surrender at 5.
Wait, you want me to say that?
Yes.
When you see me online, surrender at 5. Actually, I don't think so. I'm going to be surrendering.
No, that was good. You had it. Just got to cut it right there. You had it. Come on now. Love it. All right, guys. Thank you for being on the show today. Shout out to everybody in Twitch hanging out. We'll still be live streaming. Just going to cut the podcast here. For those listening at home and watching on YouTube, thank you very much for checking us out again. Episode 7. Next week we have Sanji from Team TOS. Sanji, just like Kindred, is my boy from day one. Yeah, man.
So cool.
That's my boy Sanji coming on. You didn't tell me that, dude.
Oh yeah, I was trying to keep it under wraps, but we can announce it now. We got Sanji next week.
Yeah, my boy. Let's go.
And the other half of that episode will be Doob Snacks from Unite Mics. You know what I'm saying? We got Doob in the building.
You got the other half. You had Zoinks, and now you have Doob Snacks.
I had Zoinks, and now Zoob Snacks. Zoob. Oh my God, he's going to kill me. Doob Snacks. It's because I have a condition in my brain that switches letters.
Zoob Snacks, what is it? Zoobcast? No, wait.
Doobcast. Hey, you know what? If he ever needs alts, hey, I got all the names for the alts here. You know what I'm saying? You need Smurf accounts, I got names for you, man. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Sanji, day one homie. Came on the previous podcast. That didn't work out, but here we are at Bigger, Better now. And then we have Doob Snacks, the other half of Unite Mics. Like you're saying, the other half is kind of like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. You know, we got the pair. It's gonna be great, man. Just stacking my Pokédex up. All these great Unite players. So you guys can find me online at Mike Lowry Pod on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch at Mike Lowry. You can find the podcast Surrender at 5 on Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, any podcast source out there, and especially on YouTube. And when you see me online, Surrender at 5.